Hello, welcome back to the Lux Budget. Today's episode is going to be kind of fun, for me at least, in that we're going to do a wine that I have previously had zero exposure, zero experience with. I'm talking, of course, about orange wine. And if you are anything like me, you thought up until very recently that orange wine was made from oranges. And if you did think that, or if you've never heard of it before, or, insert additional assumption here, don't be embarrassed. Orange wine is actually just white wine that has been given more time after crushing to sit with its skins on. So white wine, typically, when you crush the grapes, you drain it right away and do not keep the skins for any reason. And you ferment it completely separately from its skins, which is different from red wine, right? Where you crush it and you let it sit with the skins that have all of those juicy tannins in it and that provide a little bit of complexity to it. Orange wine, you let it sit with the skins on for maybe like several days, a week, 10 days, something like that, before you completely drain it and start the fermentation process. So it gives it almost like a funkiness, just by nature of being in contact with the skins. It's kind of similar to rosé in that rosé is it's red wine, it's black grapes, because red wine uses black grapes, not red grapes. It's black grapes that you crush and only keep in the liquid in contact with the skins for a couple hours before you completely drain it and then start the fermentation process. Whereas red wine is typically left to ferment with its skins for quite a long time before it's drained and then put into its casks for maturation. So that being said, orange wine is going to take on a lot of qualities of white wine. It's going to be brighter. It's going to be more acidic a lot of the time, but it has a funk to it. And this is actually, I just took a sip of orange wine for the first time right before I started filming this. And we're going to taste it together. And I'm going to just kind of walk you through what I'm tasting on my end. So on the nose, and let's get some details here about this wine specifically. So this is a Vom Boden orange wine, which we've got Müller Ruprecht orange. It is coming from Germany and it's made from a variety of grapes. So it's got Chardonnay, I always pronounce this one wrong, so bear with me, Gewürztraminer, someone correct me in the comments, please, Riesling and other types of German, typically, or European-centered grapes. So yeah, that being said, the first thing I smell, right off the bat, is that funk, but to me, a little bit more specifically, it's like overripe fruit. I want to say it almost smells like unappealing. It smells like almost like a kombucha like beverage. I do get like notes of, I don't know, something kind of floral. Maybe like orange blossom or something in that, like some kind of blossom like that. And then I'm also getting like, I hate to say it, but like some orange, but like almost an orange or clementine or something that's been sitting in the fridge or out on the thing for just a touch too long. I don't know. So I would say it's fruity and floral at the same time. It doesn't smell good to me. I can see why this might appeal to people who appreciate more of a funk, more of a complex bouquet or aroma. But for me, it's not. It doesn't smell great. All right, let's take a sip. It's pretty acidic. I think it tastes like a lot of the things that I said just before, like something kind of floral, like overripe fruit, but it's less pronounced on the palate. And I think that's almost because it's so tart and like almost prickly acidic that it distracts, or maybe it just, it balances out that funk. So on the palate, it's actually much, much smoother, and I don't mind it quite as much. But I mean, if you don't like the smell of a wine. Anyway, it's interesting to taste. It's it really, like, it's almost like a kombucha, I want to say. I think that's like the best thing I can compare it to. It's also only got about 11% alcohol. And yeah. Anyway, I was looking into what this might pair well with, and I think what I concluded is that like a very earthy vegetable dish, maybe like a roast chicken with roasted vegetables around it, or like an autumnal squash, that kind of thing, or carrot-based potatoes would be very good. But also I think that maybe some spicy food could do well with this. I was reading that Thai cuisine specifically, because it's got such light but spicy flavors, could be a good balance for that. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I would have to try it. Oh look, I have some dishes that we can try that with. Lucky you, lucky me. Okay, so right here I've got an egg tofu, which is a combination of soybean and eggs. It's got a very custardy taste to it, and I have kind of an elaborate sauce on it. It's like fish sauce, some chilies, cilantro, green onion. There's a lot more in there. I'm not going to get into all the specifics, but first bite. It's got a kick to it. It also kind of has like I think the fish sauce in it mellows it down in a way that it wouldn't be like an earthy kind of vegetable. I'm thinking like salty, something roasted. But the spice is there, so let's see. That's actually not bad. I don't think that this would be my first choice of wine to pair with this dish, but I like the wine more with this dish paired with it. Interesting. Okay, well, thank you for joining me here. If you have any experiences with orange wine that you can share, or any recommendations, let me know in the comments. I hope that you are having a great week. Thank you for joining me. Cheers.